Hello my lovely friends, I am really happy to see you back at my YouTube channel. My name is Olivia and here I am creating a big community around binary option and sharing with you my best experience how to make money online from anywhere in the world. So friends, today I want to share with you my lovely strategy and I want to use morning OTC currency. Let's see what we can make, and I feel so good. I have very good mood after my yoga class. I hope you also can take a cup of coffee and make yourself comfortable to get new skills, new useful information for your own trading session. By the way, I'm waiting you at my Telegram channel. You have to text me, be a part, and start to be one of my beautiful community. Let's begin. I really missed you, and today it's an amazing morning because today I have already done my yoga classes, so it's early morning and that's why only OTC currencies are available. So you can see here at least much of them here. That's why I decided to show this perfect strategy with OTC currency pairs that I will do here trade for 10 seconds only. Oh my god, yes, that sounds crazy, but I want to try this new method of trade. And you see I have already set up 3 indicators. That's an excellent in their combination, so that's also very interesting. I have chosen 3 currencies with absolutely different situation and needs. So we see here we had a flat line, okay, a period of correction on this currency pair, and this currency pair we have also a period of correction now, but recently it was a downtrend, so pretty interesting situation, and I want to start my trading session with the 3rd currency pair. So friends, I think it will be an amazing trade, yes. And here we see a pretty good signal when this intersection is happening, an alligator indicator. That's why I want to make my first trade just for 1 minute as for the beginning. So I want to change my investment for $65 now, not hold my wallet, and yes, my first trade I will do just for 1 minute, not less 10 seconds. We will be waiting for us, and here be ready for call option right now. Well, good profit. You see these signals are working amazingly because you see this green line has a perfect intersection there. And I have already pretty good sum on my account. That's why I want to increase my investment now. And I will trade here with $120. Yes, guys, this will be pretty amazing investment. But here I want to change my time frame for 10 seconds. Yes, so I want to switch to my time frame for 10 seconds and also want to change my time expiration. So you see it, OTC currencies is available here, and I want to switch my time expiration for 10 seconds. And I want to show you this strategy that is especially designed for this time frame. And now guys, be ready for call option just right now. Well, amazing result and amazing profit. So you see, just in 10 seconds I managed to gain my profit, and I already have $233. That's awesome, friends. And of course I want to continue this session, so let's go to the second currency pair, New Zealand dollar and C pair. Okay, with this pair I want to make also one more trade. So you see when the switch out time frame, the situation has changed recently. We have a pretty full flat line, yes, but now it's different. But also flat line was forming here, so same. I want to do a trade for 10 seconds only, but here I want to trade with $200. So with each trade I increase my investment, and these the rules of this strategy. But it's also important also not to trade with the whole wallet, friends. Remember this, and be ready for call option right now, 10 seconds. Well, excellent result. You see, just in 10 seconds I managed to gain this profit. You see, this strategy is really nice if you want to get profit really fast. So remember that such trades are for 10 seconds only, can be risky enough. So if you are not ready for this yet, don't try it, just trade with more time expiration. And here I think I will do one more trade for 10 seconds, friends, with the first currency pair. Let's go to the Swiss franc and notice that the price slightly moving down, and what is interesting, stochastic is also looking down, okay? And alligator lines are also have an intersection there. So let's look closer because we can see in details all the price movement if we look closer. Okay, here I want to trade, I think, with the $400, and so you see, the bigger you invest, the bigger profit you will have later, friends, and that's also very important while you're trading. And here, friends, be ready for put option right now. Oh, great result! You see, stochastic was looking down this intersection until alligator also confirms to this signal. Wow, that's why I think it's an amazing strategy. So now I hope you understand how to trade with these signals, and this strategy, just 10 seconds, you will be in a profit. That's so cool. So let's see the third currency, New Zealand dollar and Switzerland franc. I'm really interested in how the situation is going there. Oh, I love this situation where alligator lines are diverging and looking down. So, but same green candles appear. Okay, stochastic is looking up. This is very, very interesting. So, okay, here I want to change my investment to $700. Yes, guys, and it seems really much more interesting now. And I think I will do here one more trade for 10 seconds only. And here, be ready for call option right now. Well, friends, pretty good profit. You see, that was really risky, but I can see all the patterns that was happening there. I hope you also see. So green candles also appeared here, right? And that's amazing. That's why our trade is in a profit, and the tax on. So I have already more than $1,000. That's very, very pretty cool, so awesome. But now I want to switch back to 1 minute candles. So we see here we have 10 seconds candles, but now I want to switch to 1 minute back because I just want to tell you which is the difference between these two options of trading. So friends, here also seemed my time expiration. I will change just for 1 minute, and let's switch for better situation because you see this is also very comfortable. Okay, so let's go to the second currency, New Zealand and Canadian dollar, and you see here it was a flat line, but now it is a little bit different, and yes, the situation is not good really. That's why let's get back to New Zealand dollar and Switzerland franc, the third currency, and here yes, I want to make a trade because it's pretty comfortable for me, and it's really low risk to trade just for 1 minute. And I will change my investment to $1,000, and from this point, oh guys, I see a pretty good signal. Be ready for call option right now with me now. Wow, that was cool. And look at stochastic. Wow, it also looking in our direction, and it had intersection. So you see, when we switch back to 1 minute candles, all trades will be less risky because we can see all the signals in long-term perspective, and there are less wrong signals from indicators. So you know that sometimes the signals that we get from indicators are wrong, can be wrong. That's why we should also always look for the confirmation. And here is, I think, I really love this trade, and this is downtrend. Like, let's see what we have with Switzerland franc and Japanese money. The first currency is really nice, and here I think I want to make trade with the $2,000. Yes, I found that point. It's pretty safe for me. And 1 minute candles and 1 minute time expiration with this OTC strategy. So here, be ready for put option right now. Let's do that, friends. Yes, guys, that was pretty excellent. Even despite the fact that in general the price is going down here, I can manage to see this mix of candles different. So you see, for example, previously we have such a thin candle with long wicks. Yes, that told us about the reversal of the trend, about the period of correction, and the flat line. You should consider this fact. So when you are trading in France, you want to get really reliable signals from me. So I want to tell you that I had a Telegram channel. So I have had a Telegram channel because in this channel I post all regular basis for a signal so that you can use on your own. Friends, never forget about my channel, please. This really very comfortable, especially you are a beginner, but here I wouldn't stop. So I want to make one more deal with the third currency. So let's go to the New Zealand dollar and Switzerland franc. I really love the situation. See, with this third currency pair, I see the price here starting to go down, to fall down, and by the way, it is stochastic. Yes, it is also looking down too. That's why I consider that this is an amazing situation, even despite the fact that there is an intersection at alligator. So same here, we will trade with $3,000. Yes, so here be ready for call option right now, friends. Well, risky enough, but I am in a profit. So friends, you see, that's why it's very smart for me trade just to the small part of my wallet. So you see, for the most of the time the price was going in down direction, but in the last second it was going up. So that's why it is a pretty risky. You see, this position of alligator indicator is not good for your trade. That's why here don't risk with your money. And let's go to the second currency, New Zealand and Canadian dollar. I think here we can notice much more better situation. And okay, yes, it is much more better. I really love the signals from stochastic. It is looking down, alligator is looking aside. Okay, but in general the trend is going in our direction. Okay, we should consider all these factors. And here I want to make a trade with $4,000. Oh my God, $4,000, as I see a pretty good signals. So be ready for put option right now. Well, you see again, it was pretty risky. That's why when you see such a risky situation, always adhere to the rules of money management, please, like I'm doing it here. And that's pretty important in many ways and many situations, friends. I think it's a very good rule that can help you to save your money. And now let's go to the first currency. Okay, so don't trade with the whole wallet until you see the best situation ever, okay? And I think that's one is much more better. And here I can afford myself trading with a pretty good sum. So here I want to trade with $5,000 as these indicators are looking down, all of them. So here be ready for call option right now, friends. Well, friends, that is amazing again. So you see that is pretty good balance right now. Wow. And I hope that you already understand how to use this strategy with the 10 seconds candles and 10 seconds time expiration. You see, it's really interesting, especially when you are also a professional trader. But if you're a beginner, just try to use 1 minute time expiration, okay? And it's much more safe, it's low risk, friends, remember. And look at my balance now. Look at my balance. Even just from a small account money, I managed to do this pretty good sum, and that's why I recommend you to try this strategy. My dear traders, thanks for watching. I really appreciate your time because it gives me so much motivation. So friends, as you saw, I made crazy result. I'm really happy, and I really can tell you, you can do the same. You can copy my strategy. You can use this morning OTC currency to make your profitable session. coaching, you can use my signals, and you can find them at my Telegram channel. Also, friends, if you need my support, if you need my suggestion, you can text me directly, be a part, and I will definitely answer you and help you to get financial independent. So friends, if you want to do the same, you definitely will get what you want. So stay in tune, and I'll see you very soon. Bye bye.